Hello my darlings. Welcome to a new video, to a new beauty vlog. The topic of today's video is collagen-rich foods. In this video, we will also discuss how to make bone broth from beef bones and from fish bones and scales to extract collagen, and what are its benefits. We'll make a simple and delicious autumn dessert together, and also try to make our own collagen face serum from our collagen broth. So stay with me till the end. Collagen is a vital protein that supports skin elasticity, joint health, and overall body function. Foods rich in collagen are bone broth, chicken skin, fish skin, and scales, and gelatin. Foods that increase collagen production are foods rich in vitamin C, such as citrus fruits, berries, bell peppers, kiwi, tomatoes, leafy greens, garlic which contains sulfur, and cashew nuts and pumpkin seeds which are high in zinc. Avocados which are rich in vitamin E, and foods rich in protein and amino acids such as poultry, fish, egg whites, and legumes. Cooking bone broth from beef bones and from fish bones, skin and scales starts with selecting quality ingredients. I am going to buy beef bones in a supermarket. They are inexpensive. But you can also use any other bones you have left from your meals. Beef bones tend to have a higher collagen content than chicken or pork bones. Now I am also going to buy fish for our fish collagen stock. I am buying salmon fillets and sea bass. Fish collagen is predominantly type I collagen, which is the most abundant type of collagen found in human skin, about 80 to 90%. This makes fish broth especially effective in improving skin texture, reducing fine lines and wrinkles, and enhancing skin moisture retention. Fish collagen is more easily absorbed and utilized by the body and is rich in amino acids critical for the formation of collagen in the skin. If you're using beef bones, roast them in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, 200 degrees Celsius, for about 30 minutes to enhance flavor. This step is optional for chicken or fish bones. Beef bone broth usually creates a thicker, more gelatinous broth when cooled, which is a sign of good collagen extraction. Beef bones have a higher concentration of minerals like calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus, compared to chicken or pork bones. Beef bones can withstand longer cooking times, 12 to 24 hours, which allows for a more thorough extraction of collagen and minerals. Beef bones provide primarily type I and type III collagen, which are crucial for skin, bones, and tendons. Fill a large pot with water and place the bones in it. Bring the water to a boil, then reduce to a low simmer. Add any vegetables of your choice, vinegar, and seasonings. I added celery stalks, carrots, red onions, garlic, and a rosemary sprig. Adding vinegar to bone broth during the cooking process serves an important purpose. It helps extract more nutrients, particularly minerals like calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus, as well as collagen from the bones. Typically, adding 1 to 2 tablespoons of vinegar, such as apple cider vinegar or white vinegar, per pot of water is enough to aid in nutrient extraction. Cook for 12 to 24 hours. For chicken bones, simmering for 12 to 18 hours is usually enough, while beef bones may need 24 hours. Once the broth is done, we strain the liquid to remove the bones and vegetables. I'm going to put the broth pot in the fridge, so that the next day, when it's cooled, we can remove the excess fat. How can you consume bone broth? You can drink it like tea. It's flavorful, soothing, and perfect as a warm beverage. Use it as a base for soups, stews, and even gravies. Cook rice, quinoa, or other grains in bone broth instead of water for added nutrition. Add a small amount to your savory smoothies for an extra collagen boost. And very soon in this video we're going to also make an amazing do-it-yourself collagen serum. I also used some fresh bone stock that night for cooking chicken stew for dinner. That's one of the good ways to consume the bone broth. And now we are going to cook the fish skin and scales broth. Fish skin and scales are rich in marine collagen, and when simmered, they release gelatin and nutrients that are beneficial for your skin, joints, and overall health. This broth is a great way to utilize the entire fish, reduce waste, and create a delicious, nutrient-packed base for soups or to sip on its own. Fish broth also contains omega-3 fatty acids, essential for people focused on anti-aging and maintaining youthful, glowing skin. Fish broth is generally lighter and lower in fat than beef or pork broths. This makes it easier to digest. We'll collect the fish bones and skin in a plastic bag and refrigerate overnight to continue cooking tomorrow. The cooking process is very similar to the bone broth. In a large stock pot with water, we add the fish skin, scales, bones, and heads, along with the onion, carrots, celery, garlic, and fresh herbs. The vegetables will add depth of flavor to the broth. Then we add the apple cider vinegar, which helps extract the collagen from the skin, scales, and bones. While vinegar is acidic, it doesn't make the broth taste sour. The long cooking time mellows out the acidity. Bring the mixture to a boil, then reduce to a simmer. Allow the broth to cook for 2 to 6 hours. Skim off any foam or impurities that rise to the top during cooking. Once the broth has simmered for several hours, strain it through a fine mesh sieve or cheesecloth to remove the solids. You should be left with a clear, collagen-rich broth. It can be kept in the refrigerator for up to 5 days or frozen for longer use. Collagen from fish is particularly effective in improving skin hydration. Studies show that marine collagen helps the skin retain moisture better, leading to plumper, more youthful-looking skin. Fish collagen supports the skin's natural moisture barrier, preventing water loss and reducing dryness. In addition to collagen, fish broth contains minerals like calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus, which support overall skin health by aiding in skin repair and cell regeneration. The inclusion of scales in the broth provides an even richer source of gelatin, which supports skin smoothness and hydration. Now I've got the pot with a beef bone broth from the fridge that stayed there overnight. Look what a thick layer of fat is collected on top. We are going to skim it off now to have a leaner broth. You can also leave it if you prefer an extra richness and flavor. When cooled, high-quality beef bone broth should turn into a gelatinous, jelly-like substance. This happens because of the large amount of collagen extracted from the bones and connective tissues during cooking. If the broth does not gel but remains liquid, it might indicate that there wasn't enough collagen in the bones used or that it didn't simmer long enough. A slight lack of gelatin is still acceptable for use, but ideally, it should form this gel. Now we are going to pour both of our broths into freezer containers. Remember to put a sticker with a cooking date on them before freezing. And now finally the most exciting moment is here. We are going to unpack our Amazon packages with extra ingredients for our collagen serum. I've got here these stylish blue glass dropper bottles for homemade serums. Using dark-colored glass bottles for storing serums is highly recommended for preserving the integrity and effectiveness of the serum's ingredients. The natural ingredients we are going to use are sensitive to oxidation, light and heat, which can cause these ingredients to degrade quickly. Also, glass doesn't interact with the ingredients in the serum. Unlike plastic, which can leach chemicals into the serum or absorb the essential oils over time, glass maintains the purity of the product. Now we've got ylang ylang essential oil, which helps balance sebum production, promotes skin regeneration and hydration. It also helps maintain clearer skin, reducing blemishes. Not to mention that the strong aroma of this oil masks the fishy or meaty smell of the broth in the serum. And next we've got rosehip oil, which is one of the best natural sources of vitamin A and vitamin C, both of which are critical for collagen production. Rosehip oil is non-comedogenic, meaning it won't clog pores, so it's suitable also for an oily and acne-prone skin. It provides lightweight hydration without feeling heavy or greasy. I will leave all the links in the description, and now let's start with making our own collagen serum. Creating a DIY face serum using homemade fish broth, rosehip oil, and ylang ylang essential oil can be a nourishing and collagen-boosting skincare treatment. I am going to make 2 collagen serums, 1 beef bone broth-based and 1 fish stock-based. Make sure your broth is completely cool and well-strained to remove any solids or particles. In a small bowl, we mix 1 tablespoon of the cooled broth with a few drops of rosehip oil. Then we add 2 to 3 drops of ylang ylang essential oil. If using, puncture a vitamin E capsule and squeeze the contents into the mixture. I don't use one in this video. Stir the mixture well until the broth and oils are combined into a smooth serum. You may notice that the water-based broth and oil won't fully emulsify, so give the bottle a good shake before each use. Then we pour the serum into a glass dropper bottle to protect it from light and oxidation. Keep it in the refrigerator to preserve the freshness and use it within 5 to 7 days. Make small batches as needed. Always patch test before applying any new skincare product to ensure it doesn't irritate your skin. The overall impression is that both serums feel very soft and pleasant on the skin. I personally like the fish broth collagen serum a bit more than the beef bone one, since the fish broth texture is lighter on the skin. I will definitely add it in my skincare collection. My cat Lily came over to check why my skincare products now smell like fish stock. Now we'll be making an easy and delicious fall dessert. Did you know that using candles is an easy way to create a cozy and comforting atmosphere, especially during the fall season, when the days grow shorter and cooler? Candles evoke the essence of fire, which is a central element of fall. As the temperatures drop, the warmth and glow from candles remind us of crackling fireplaces, bonfires, and the need for warmth and shelter during cooler months. Their presence helps create a sense of comfort and safety, especially when paired with warm blankets and comforting fall desserts. Scented candles add an olfactory layer to the fall atmosphere. Candles with fragrances like pumpkin spice, cinnamon, apple, vanilla, amber, sandalwood, or cedarwood evoke the feeling of fall, filling the room with cozy, comforting aromas that complement the season's natural smells. These fragrances trigger memories of fall traditions like baking, harvest festivals, and holidays, enhancing the overall mood and bringing a sense of nostalgia and connection to the season. The combination of warm light and soothing scents from candles can have a positive impact on mood, helping to reduce stress and anxiety. As the days get shorter and darker, many people feel the effects of less sunlight, and candles help to brighten the home and lift spirits. Bye bye. See you in the next video.